Haven't you already?
I mean, it's done. It's started. It's doing the thing.
I have a skin condition.
It's a skin condition.
It's called too much skin syndrome.
I don't even remember what we were doing anymore.
You're shooting guns at bad guys.
I don't know if I can do that. Where are you?
I'm in the mission select screen.
Oh.
I just hit the microphone. How bad was that?
I mean, it was unpleasant.
Sorry. So I'm having microphone issues. I don't think the microphone is messed up because I haven't dropped this microphone, at least not recently. But I think the USB cable I'm using that comes with my USB cable, I think there's issues with it, and I'm pretty sure that it's starting to go out. So like, I don't. So if in the next episode, after I watch this back and like, well, skim through, because I can watch the whole 15-minute video. After I skim through this video, and somebody watching this in the very, very distant future, heard me say 15-minute video, they're gonna look at the timestamp and like, you know what I mean, like the time bar, and be like, it's only like 8 minutes. It's like, yeah, I know. It's like, it's not gonna be 15 minutes if I can help it. So the next video, if I sound really, really different, is because I'm using a small headset that kind of gets the job done, because it has it really does block out a lot of extra noise. I would like to know what all that shit says.
Ramses.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some. Ramses?
Yeah.
What the hell are you using Ramses?
We're in Ramses Station in Egypt. That's where we are.
Oh, I wasn't looking. I was focused on the extra text in the background.
Well, it pleased me greatly to know that we're in the land of the man of Gauze.
Yeah.
I still don't feel like that's what the man of Gauze, man. I'm sorry.
Or the man in Gauze, but you know.
I don't even think it's the man in Gauze. I don't. You know what? Maybe, but I just don't feel. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying I don't agree with your opinion.
The information Taylor released.
Oh, you got the collectible sheet?
I got something.
They are gaining territory fast.
You are useful.
Was on the brink of total.
Are you moving slowly right now?
You're moving slowly right now.
Let's hope this doctor character talks fast.
Like, you know, I am. Are you moving slowly as well?
Yeah, I'm moving as slowly as you are, yeah.
Well, I can't see you, so I don't know.
Well, I'm following these guys, and these guys say I have to move slowly.
Lieutenant Khalil?
We've told you we're coming. We have your prisoner.
Would you move, please?
Appreciate your help.
At the time, I was moving at a normal speed, and you were just in the way.
This is as far
Go the other
fast
way.
as I'm
Go to
going.
the other side. Say your right.
Drones, robots, munitions, anything.
But if at any point the audio just starts to really fuck up, like, you got to tell me, otherwise I won't know. 'Cause I can't hear me.
We have bigger problems. Your prisoner may have vital information.
Oh, bumped into me, bitch. You don't know how to say excuse you.
If we apprehend them, we'll be able to assure
I really want to see the new, the last two Star Wars movies. The third one has episode.
Oh god.
Episode.
It was doing the thing for a second. I don't know. There's a lot of clicks.
We were lucky to secure
Ah, sorry.
before the NRC advance.
Not to
This,
use.
look, this is what life is. I'm just
That's for the
everyone
moment,
accept it.
yeah.
Don't worry.
Well, they don't have to. I mean,
I mean, they could leave anytime they want.
Men are
yeah, they could flag the video if they wanted
You
to.
could check out anytime you like, but you can never leave.
less than 1,000 men.
I listened to that earlier today.
Armored vehicles and a squadron of Detours. Essential
They
supplies.
stab it with their steely knives, but they just can't kill the beast. If you know what song it is, type it in the comments.
Let's have a discussion.
Because it helps the channel grow. Fucking
Like it
channel
if you
ain't
like
doing
it,
nothing they want.
dislike it if you dislike it.
PewDiePie ruined YouTube. Like, it's important for everybody to know that I'm saying it right now. PewDiePie ruined YouTube because PewDiePie was like, it's okay. One could say, well, it wasn't really PewDiePie. It was really like the Wall Street Journal. They ruined YouTube. No, if PewDiePie wasn't a fucking retard and was on and thought it was really funny to wear Nazi German, Nazi shit in his videos. Like, understand, like, I understand that PewDiePie is not of this country, but Nazis aren't of this country either. So, but apparently, when the Wall Street Journal published this thing about PewDiePie being this fucking like miserable cur,
For your cooperation.
and he's just a disgusting human. Apparently, that's when a lot of advertising backers started to like walk away from YouTube, and that's how come YouTube. That's kind of what sparked the adpocalypse. So
It's over here.
you can sit there and you can
No.
huh? Well, we gotta come back out.
I don't know if we do.
Well, this is kind of like there was a no man. I can explain to you how this is a thing you do a lot. Like you could have told me before.
I didn't know
when
before.
we got in the room. Why didn't you know before?
You want me to be creep?
Up, see, I'm taking a walk. I'm leaving. Yeah, I'm getting the thing. I'm leaving. If we were the only ones playing this, I'd skip this.
They know you.
'Cause that man's face is like it's made out of clay. And for some reason, it's snowing fire inside this room.
Project running out of its basement.
Should we be concerned that there's like cancer just in the air?
A lifetime ago.
Because there's shit floating in there. You say that too, right?
Right now,
Do I?
real danger.
I'm looking.
Not only are
I
the
don't.
You don't see the stuff floating around in the air.
these men, they very
No.
Yeah, you
No.
do.
Now I do. It's only on him.
I advise you to cooperate fully with this.
Listen, I'm sure somebody won't see this video. I'm gonna fucking put PewDiePie's name in there. I might name this video PewDiePie Ruined YouTube. My question is,
In Singapore,
who's gonna give a fuck enough
were they
to
volunteers?
see that and then watch this? Now, I'm not giving you a lot of information, and you had to like walk through a lot of, me talking about bullshit to get to this point. But
Your question. Let me ask you.
at the end of the day, like, it kind of comes down to that. It's like PewDiePie did some questionable shit. Some dick face at the Wall Street Journal was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna report on this." And the people who put ads on YouTube videos were like, "Hey, YouTube, if you're gonna be like,
Maybe Kane
Okay.
supporting Nazi,
It's over here.
If I need a checkup, maybe I'll ask the damn doctor. Damn.
and if you're gonna be supporting stuff like that."
are converging across the city. They're converging on key checkpoints. It's an all-out
I got it.
Okay.
You weren't very clear, but I did find it.
Let's take it to him.
As I was finding it, you got snippety. I mean,
You don't get
You
to ask
can
for a
say
service
I
and
did-
complain for it if it's free.
yeah, dude. I'm
No.
American. If you can say, okay, if we were going out and I left your front door unlocked, and you were like, "Hey, did you lock the front door?" And I was like, "Yeah, I think so," and you were like, "Okay." First off, the fact that I said I think so and you didn't do anything about that, that's kind of on you. Like, you should have thought to yourself, like, he said he thinks he locked the door. Maybe he didn't lock the door. We should double check. And somebody goes into your house, they ain't break in, the door's unlocked.
The next
Somebody
one's up
goes
here.
into your house and they takes your stuff. Where are you going?
To the next collectible.
Yeah, it's kind of the whole. Remember the part earlier where I was like, you could tell me, and then like
That's
you
what I'm
ran
telling you
away.
right now.
Yeah, but you were already gone by the time I asked. So had you been like, "I'm up here getting the collectible," I wouldn't have known what the fuck up here meant. Like, it would have been relative, yeah, but to what? To who? How even is a good word you can
You were
use at this
talking.
moment.
You were saying things. I didn't want to
Yeah,
interrupt.
but you could sneak. You lie. You interrupt all the time. You're an interrupting machine. You live for it, and you know you do. But I'm just saying, if I start, I technically didn't rob you, technically. But if you're like, you're the reason I don't have stuff now. Like, I used to have stuff, and now I don't have stuff. It's your fault. It's completely justifiable, right? Like, that's completely like, yeah, it's my fault. I did a thing that was stupid. I left your front door unlocked, and somebody just decided, like, hey, I'm gonna come and see if this dude's door is unlocked. Oh my goodness, it's unlocked. His things are now my things. Like, Somebody could be like, well, you know, if they was gonna steal your stuff, they was gonna steal it no matter what. That's not
Yeah.
the point.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel, to be honest. A door wasn't gonna
Yeah, I
stop them.
understand. Yeah, it would. It wouldn't. The fact that it was open didn't help any. It didn't deter them. You know what I mean? That's kind of what I'm saying.
I mean, but them being at
You
fault,
know-
what does that do for you?
It didn't do anything, but it's still true.
But what does it do for you? What does it matter?
Yeah, a little bit, because
Not
they
really.
need to be apologetic. They need to at least apologize. Like, hey, I'm the reason your shit is gone. Like that to me, that it's important.
Wouldn't that
It's
be the
important
oh
to-
shit my bad part? Isn't that the bad, like the
Man,
accepting I did?
if my house got robbed and you was like, oh shit, my bad, I'd kill you. If that was all you could offer me, this fan is floating on a deskless table. Can I knock it over? No, I cannot. This fan is just stuck in there. Do you see it? Yeah, you do see it. So when it comes down to it, like, I know there are going to be people like, well, it's not really PewDiePie's fault. It's kind of his fault. Like, we probably could have got like several more years of people doing dumb shit and sliding it under the table and no one noticing, had it not been for him deciding, hey, fuck it, I'm gonna dress up like a Nazi and then like pay these people to say kill all Jews. Like, let's just be real. And we're gonna stop the video, so don't open the door. Like, and PewDiePie, like, I understand, like, people like, no, like, PewDiePie said the N-word, but he ain't racist. You know what? Fine. But he's massively racially insensitive. Because that's just not acceptable. You know what I mean? It's like, you can't, you can't, there's just certain things we can't do, Mark, you know what I mean? Like, I can't refer to a gay dude as the F word without people getting in my shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can't call a Jewish person the K word without people getting in my shit. That's just, it is what it is. Like, I'm sorry. Did you hear that in stereo?
I just
Because it was in stereo. Because both phones synced up perfectly that time. I'm just saying, y'all don't have to like it, but it is the reality of the situation you're in. Does me saying, does anybody acknowledging it make it any better? No, because he still gets paid a fuckload, and he's still kind of a, you know, shitty person. I mean, let's be real. Like, as a black person, him calling that dude a nigger because that dude was annoying him, I'm not offended by much, but the way he said that annoyed me. Didn't make me angry, but I found it annoying. Because, again, as a black person, when you immediately thought to yourself, like, oh man, this person's annoying, he's a nigger. I was like, alright. Just kind of like how there was this whole campaign a few years ago, or several years ago at this point probably, when, what was her name? Wanda Sykes, there were these commercials for, like, it was basically stop. Listen. They wanted people, teens especially, to stop calling things gay because they thought things were stupid. It was like, so there's like this commercial. I'm gonna tell the story, and we're coming up on 15 minutes. I gave you what I promised. Like, there was this commercial where these kids were in a diner, and this kid said, "Oh man, that's so gay," and Wanda Sykes was like in the booth right behind them. She's like, "What do you mean by gay?" He's like, you know, it's stupid. He's like, okay, well, what if I thought this salt shaker was stupid? And I said, you know, that salt shaker is a teenage boy. And she's like, I'm sure somebody remembers this video, but they ain't watching this video. They remember that commercial, but they ain't watching this video. It's kind of the same thing. Like, he did that, and I feel like the ability to apologize is taken out of proportion. Because people feel like I can do anything terrible, and as long as I say I'm sorry and I sound like I really mean it, like, people will forgive me and continue to give me money. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of what happened. Like, PewDiePie legit made Nazi jokes, Nazi references, because he's made Nazi references to things on multiple occasions, you know, and he's, you know, used the N-word, but for some reason he's still cool. Felix is still an alright guy. He's not a bad dude. I think that's left up to the people he offends. If he offends enough people, his friends and fans aren't going to say he's terrible. But here's the problem. Easily, the people he's offending can ruin him. They just haven't yet. Okay. Was any of that understandable?
No.
Didn't think so. Alright, bye y'all. But you do understand what I mean by that though, right?
Yes.
Like, you know what I mean? like white people can't be offended. Like white people have no natural predators.
I think general white people would disagree because they feel threatened by everything.
They feel threatened by everything and everyone. You know what? It's understandable when you used to run everything and now you have to share. It's kind of like they were. Hold on.
I was gonna say check your video.
No, fuck it. I'm just doing the next episode.
Oh, okay. Come look at this.
Come
look at this guy on the bed real quick.
So basically, there's this meme going around saying that white people don't have any. I don't know what the fuck you are. This is kind of the thing I said it was gonna happen. That you were gonna tell me to come here.
Look around. Look for the jumping soldier. Instead of complaining.
Like white people don't have any natural predators, and Mark was saying that he would disagree. The average white person would disagree. Yeah, the average white person would. So he's waiting. I think he had a cup in his hand, and he was asleep, and somebody took his cup.
His eyes are still open.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
And like the average white person would totally say like, no, we used to run this country. Isn't that what JonTron's whole point was? Like, it's totally understandable that white people are afraid that.
Yeah, I think that was the argument you made.
Yeah. Wow, JonTron, you're an idiot. But here's the problem. Well, you still are an idiot. I don't dislike you. Like, a lot of my friends are idiots. They don't say as stupid as shit as you did, but you did say a dumb thing, and that's I know you're not white, but you ain't black. White privilege. What ended up happening? What it really comes down to is white people at one point were the only child. That's what they were. White people were the only child, and then all of a sudden these minorities wanting equal rights became the siblings, and the only child now has to share its stuff. It has to share its parents. It has to share its living space. It has to share its toys, its food. It has to share, and it feels like this isn't fair. I used to have everything, and now I have to give stuff to you. I hate you. And it's like, you know what? To be fair, yeah, that's kind of how that works. And you can't tell me that that's not what it is. I'm sure there's a white person out there somewhere like, no, nigger, that's not how fucking works. It's like, first off, why are you here? Like, you know I was black before you got this far into the episode. Like, so, was I a nigger before you got angry? Or did I all of a sudden become a nigger when I disagreed with you very, very drastically? You didn't know where this was going. But honestly, you probably could have figured it out. Yeah, white people don't have any there's a racist slur for every minority, but there isn't a serious racial slur for white people. There's not. Like, the best I can come up with is cousin fucker and cracker. That's it. And I feel like white people aren't that offended by those words.
Okay, there should be a collectible.
People are getting shot, so.
Should be a collectible over here.
Yeah, I saw it through the wall.
Kane, search the city archives and give me the locations of those support columns.
You've got to give me time.
What the fuck is happening? Move! Before y'all get shot some more. Goddamn.
Time.
Someone move on that tech.
Oh.
Okay, I've located the
Okay. I don't know how that. Alright. What am I doing? What is the... Okay. That's what I'm doing. Oh, I'm gonna die. I am gonna die. To be fair, I told you I was gonna die. Like, I did. Where are you? There you are. So how do I plant a spike? Ah, that's how I plant a spike. Okay, we want me to plant a spike. Like, exactly how do you want me to do that? I don't understand. I shot one into the ground. Oh, did y'all want me to plant something?
Good.
Oh, but as a white person, do you feel like do you feel like people can discriminate against you?
I mean, I don't feel like anyone can discriminate against me, so... in general.
I mean, well, let's be fair, you're a fat white guy. So, at most, it's like, well, you're fat, so, yeah, you don't get the things, and you don't get any of the things.
Like, that's the worst of it, I suppose, is like, if I get an extra
Yeah.
cookie, I'm now being the fat guy. As opposed to if I were skinny, I would just be like, you eat a lot for a skinny person.
Yeah, for real. Man, this is some deep conversation we're having here. Also, I'm down.
Well, I'm planting a spike.
Is that what we're supposed to be doing? I feel like it's not what we're supposed to be doing. Like, it is, but... Oh, no, there it is. It broke. Is that all that we did? I feel like we could have done way more.
You just walk up to the thing, hold square to plant it, and then hit R3 to detonate it.
Is that how was I supposed to know that?
The on-screen tutorial told me.
The on-screen tutorial didn't tell me shit. Like, it just said plant spike, so I assumed... Okay, so... It was completely... Okay, that doesn't make any fucking sense, but who am I to argue? I shot the damn spikes into the ground. Okay, are you on my team? I'm assuming you are, because I just shot you a bunch and you didn't die. White people have no natural predators. That is... It's mean. I'll say that at the very least. You have no idea how frustrating that is. Apparently you can't detonate it if the gun isn't in your hand. Like, if you can't detonate the spike if the spike gun isn't in your hand. I'm gonna die again, don't worry about it. We're gonna give this another shot. Because I failed us. It was me, I will take full responsibility for it. I think I just wanted to leave.
We can't. We still have things to do here.
No, I mean, like, I tried to, like, just get out of here. And it didn't work out in my favor.
We still have more weak spots, apparently.
Yeah, I didn't know that was the problem, though.
Yeah.
I didn't know that's what was happening.
One more, apparently.
This is it. Last one.
Where is it? Oh, well. Is it just me, or does this game just feel like... It feels like a cluttered mess.
It feels like a lot's going on, I'll say that much. Fall back to the wall.
I'm gonna go down in the process. Just know that. I'm gonna die in the process.
Incoming!
Stand over, here it comes!
Get up there now!
I wanted to watch that.
Well, we gotta get up here.
Yeah, I see that.
There's 2 mounted turrets.
There was 1 mounted turret. No, it was 2. I thought there was a person standing here. I swear I saw a person standing there.
There's a problem.
What now?
I'm like, I'm a woman. That's the problem. So have you seen Donald Glover's This Is America video?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
I mean, yeah.
Did you? What about it did you like? I'm curious.
Does it have to be a complicated answer? I just enjoyed the music and the visuals.
When you like something, there's usually a reason you like it. There's not usually a reason. There's always a reason you like it. Same reason when you don't like something. Like it's okay to like it, but I'm just curious what the reason is.
I like the visuals.
I watched the video today for the first time. I've never seen it before. Only reason I watched it today is because apparently this chick named Cunt McBitchington, made this like not a reply video, but she kind of like reshot the video. But instead of it being, you know, about black people in America who, you know, at the time were being murdered left and right by the policemen who were able to get away with it because fuck us. But she made it about women's rights and, you know, vaginas and clitoral liberties. I don't fucking know. I have a really good way of like offending people. I'm really good at it.
Okay, so the next one I think is over here on the right, where you are actually. It should be in here or something. It's in one of these buildings. I mean, that's the thing. Don't go to the objective. That's the important part.
Oh, I'm on fire, so.
I just know it's in a building.
It sounds like you don't really know much of anything. It seems like you have an idea, but you don't necessarily know. Are you sure it's on the right? Is it below us? It's below us. Well, I'm in front of it.
Good. Yeah, it was downstairs.
I'm aware because I'm in front of it.
I was pointing out, yes, it's downstairs.
Again, I know.
The audience didn't fucking know.
They would have known when you got there. Well, my audience did. Yours didn't. Man, see? Mr. Stimpity Bippity.
You're floating. You're just gliding across the goddamn floor with all your talking.
I'm magical. I thought you knew this.
What is
You
this?
sprinkled me with...
This poster for over on the left? At least relative to my left.
Man, it'd be nice if there was like a fucking like radar map so I just know where you are so I can help you. Okay, yeah. Okay, I see stuff. Okay.
Yeah, that thing. Just behind you. I was wondering what that is.
I think there's an Alan Wake poster. It's an advertisement for Alan Wake.
Yeah, I could see that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, fuck. Let's not go forward. Let's end the fucking video.
Let's just end the series here. This is all you
Just
get.
to stop it. Let's just stop it now. And let it go. But yeah, I saw This Is America, and I'm sure there are people out there like, oh, it's so powerful. And I'm like, I feel like it's one of those things where, you know how sometimes you can make a satire, like, you know, like the political cartoons, like the satirical political cartoons. Like, you understand that they work because it is highbrow comedy. It's satirical highbrow comedy because you can't just like throw it together. Like, you can't just put Donald Trump's head on a donkey or like a, you know, or whatever, and it just makes sense. Like, ha ha ha, he's a baby. Like, yeah, we get, like, that's the joke. But when there's like some kind of underlying reasoning behind it, it makes more sense. Like, it's actually clever. And my problem with music like This Is America, and it's not me shitting on Donald Glover. I mean, he can feel like that if he wants. I don't fucking care. Like, his success is not mine. I was like, and his feelings should not be that easily hurt. I just want y'all to take a moment and decide whether or not you want to click off the video now. It's like this silly ass like. I can understand if it's like satirical in the sense that it makes fun of music now, but the problem I have with it is like it's hard to take music like that serious, and it feels like he was making a serious point, but the music itself didn't. It fuck it. The song was pointless. It like the visuals kind of made sense because it's like the song being called "This Is America," and then he goes around doing like not good things to black people. Like I didn't understand it. Like maybe I'm the dumb one. I didn't necessarily understand it. And honestly, anybody like you can try to explain it in the comments. But personally, I don't really care to try to understand it because I'd have to watch the song again. Like watch the video and then listen to the song. And I don't really want to.
I mean, I'll point out that
like
the song itself is not the point. Like, because that is the thing. Like, if you listen to the song, it tells you nothing. It's all about the visuals.
But it's kind of like how I always said, like when in 90s rap, when like Cash Money was really popular and they'd have like cars and women and like scantily clad women in videos. Like for me, that's not a selling point because if I bought your CD, if I bought your album, I'm not going to be able to see that shit while listening to the song. You know what I mean? So try not to use like as much. So using like really powerful visuals in this song that really doesn't like hold the same message, it's kind of confusing and conflicting. Like, cause with Tech Nine's "What If It Was Me," the song in the it's one of the only Strange Music songs, one of the few, I should say, one of the very few Strange Music. The song, because I've seen a bunch of music videos that are just music videos, and it's like, why exactly is this the visual for this? But even without music, you can kind of understand the purpose behind "What If It Was Me," and without the video, you can still understand the purpose of "What If It Was Me." But with "This Is America," it felt like the song was just this. It almost felt like a cash grab. I'm sure he would be like, "No, you don't understand." Like, I do, and it really feels like you took like the easy route, and you made a really hot sounding song with these like supposed really important images, coupled with it. But at the end of the day, it wasn't necessarily easily understood. Like, when I say not easily understood, I mean like, hold on, I'm working, but you can hang out if you want to. I ain't got my headphones in. But do you have this really powerful message that you're trying to get across, but only like a few parts of the video to me made any sense. And so for me, it's like I didn't hate this. I didn't hate the video. I just didn't get the fucking video, and that's really all it is. So, and it's 17 minutes over. So. Hopefully anybody who might watch this video, if you don't hate me by now, give me time. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace. You take the moon and you take the moon.
And you take the moon and take the moon. You take the moon.
Or don't. Shit. What's going on, scrub? Alright, Mark, you can... fuck. I gotta get my headphones so I can talk to her and still play the game because I realize that you're also streaming. So, give me a second. If I was a professional YouTuber, I would not leave my phone on during a recording session. But, and this is the important part. Hold on. That you can't be heard on mine, but you can be heard on Mark's. So if you want to say something, like you're pointed right at the microphone.
Hi, Mark.
He can't. I can't hear him.
And he can't.
Yeah, I can
no,
hear.
I can't hear.
Wait. No. I can relay. Mark, begin relaying.
Hello.
He said hello.
I don't know.
I realize you're probably like the last person I want to talk to. I want having Mark talk to. So I feel like it'll end up with me doing stuff I don't want to do.
What kind of stuff?
Shut up.
What kinds
He
of
won't let me put it in his butt.
I mean, I will.
What? Wait, hold the fuck up. You will what?
I don't know. Whatever it is, sure. Why not?
What?
I only had one chance.
You only got the one. No, yeah, you only have the one chance. There may be a day where you and Mark get to sit in the same room at the same time, and you can be like, "So, Mark, I'm trying to get him to let me sodomize him, and he won't let me." And then Mark's gonna look at you like, "I don't know how in the fuck I had that." I'll jack off with your tears.
Take the moon.
Gonna spank my meat with those motherfucking tears, and you're gonna be like, "This is not what I thought love would be." I'm like, well, then all about you.
Something else? Is he still there?
Yeah, he can still. Well, he can't hear you now. Why you want what?
Relaying.
Say it again.
Oh, I heard myself.
Yeah, I know. Say it again.
I didn't say anything.
Well, putting the microphone, the headphones on.
Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Look here. You don't know what you're doing with your life.
Just waving this pistol around, that's all I'm doing.
Oh, there is like a 20-something minute long, I think it might be 30 minutes, a 30-minute long video on my YouTube channel. It's private, may never go up. This is from last year, if not the year before that. Me and Mark were playing Destiny and listening to YouTube videos when you called me. And throughout that video, me and you kind of have a conversation, and then Mark kind of introduces the concept of pooping forever.
Back and forth.
So in that video, it's literally, yeah, you were on your way to work, I'm pretty sure. Alright, y'all, we back. Soldier forward, Mark. Oh, my audience doesn't know, but his does. I'm on the phone, and if I'm being completely honest, I had a real strong feeling I was going to end up on the phone during this recording session. I just wasn't sure with who, and I'm kind of surprised with whom it is. So, oof, I just didn't expect you. I never expect you.
Expect the unexpected.
But you take the moon, and you take the moon.
And you take the moon, and you take the moon.
That's the YouTube poop version. You take the moon and you take the sun. You take everything that tastes like fun. You shove it up your butt and then you come. Rada, 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 rada. So come on in, feel free.
Okay,
to
don't go to the VTOL. Do not go to the VTOL. It is over
come
here.
On in, feel free to do some fucking. Stay a while, cause someone's always sucking. Come on in, feel free to do some fucking.
Where are you?
Cause someone's always fucking, yeah.
It's over here. It's over here.
Right. Because my objective is to remix as many children's TV shows theme songs into very adult, disgusting theme songs as I can. So right now, all I got is Chowder in the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. I have fucked the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse up. Like, it's great.
Okay, we're good to go.
Got one more somewhere. Oh, we can get in the veto?
Yeah.
Alright. Mickey Mouse Butt House. Come inside, there's come inside.
That's not really a reason to come inside.
It depends on what you like, Mark.
I suppose.
Cause I don't know. I feel like I don't know. Let's say like you really, if you're a bisexual man, and you really, no, let's be fair. You just nasty.
You just nasty.
If you just nasty, the idea of fucking this girl in the ass or fucking this other man in the ass while he or she has another person's semen like still warm Yeah, and them is gay. If you run a train on a girl, just know you a little gay. If you a dude and you had sex with a girl with your homeboy, you a little gay. Because you was able to achieve and maintain an an erection. An erection. No, you know how hard it is to keep an erection? They keep getting loose. The fucking cage just does. Mark has issues too. Especially when I'm not there. Actually, only when I'm not there. Like, Mark has, like, Mark gets faint whenever I'm around for too long.
I think this is where the next one is. Yeah, it's in this building.
Yeah, well, I was talking to Mark. Hey, Mark! Mark! I got shot!
I told you.
You told me what? What did you tell me? I followed you.
Yeah. I made it just fine.
You know, okay, what's your friend's name? Is it Morgan? It's what?
I think it's in here anyway.
It's what now? Dirge? Like D-I-R-G-E?
Okay.
Okay.
It's right here. Now we can kill things without worrying about it.
Ugh, for real. Thursday? His mama was a black woman, wasn't she?
New rockets.
That's my favorite thing to need.
I'm not doing okay.
Anybody wondering? Oh, fuck. Anybody wondering who I'm talking to? I'm talking to my future ex-wife. The relationship is going to go well until we get married, and then she's going to cheat on me something fierce. Oh yeah, I kind of already accepted I was gonna have to bury you. Like the relationship itself is gonna be fun, but here's the thing: there are certain women in my life I'm not letting go of, and there are certain activities in your life that you're not gonna let go of. And we both have this idea that no, it's fine, I can deal with it, it's okay. Also, this is the you voice, so clearly you're the one saying this. Until like the other just gets tired of it, and it's like, okay, look, you're gonna have to like decide what you're gonna do with your shit, because I'm not with the shit. And me being me, I'm like, well, it seems like you have some personal issues that you need to work out, because I'm not gonna change. And because me and you are kind of alike, what's gonna happen is, for those who are wondering, yes, I'm spelling out the downfall of my marriage. What's gonna happen is we're gonna keep one-upping each other to the point where like one of us has to die. Like one of us will have to die. Hey Mark, you getting them rockets?
Yeah.
Alright, because I've been trying to like... Alright. Hit the phone, bitch. Is Dirge the one that tried to get you up on set? Dirge the one that tried to get you up on set? Set. No, the other set. Yeah, dumbass. Hey, for those who don't know, check this out, right? So this girl I like, well, I like her enough. This girl I like had this dude tried to holler at her, and he played some Tech 9 song, and if I'm smart, like I know I am, he most likely played one of Tech's many, hey, this is a song about my dick songs, cause fuck howdy, there's a lot of them. And he was like, yeah, so check this out, this is dude, man, I don't know if a lot of people know about him. Yeah, I know people that know to put him on the Forbes list 4 years in a row. But, I mean, if I said that, God damn it, I'm such a snarky fuck. Basically, this thing was like, this dude tried to introduce this chick I like to my favorite rapper. Can you imagine how derpy your face would have to be like, fuck. It's kind of like if this girl was like, hey, there's this game I like to play. It's like, oh yeah? It's like, yeah, it's really, really cool, and I wanted to see if you like might want to try to play it with me. I'm like, alright, cool, what is it? It's called Super Smash Brothers.
It's an endless cycle.
Mark, it doesn't matter. You are my brother in war, and I will always pick you up. That is until I'm the one dying. What did you just eat? What did you just eat? From where? God damn. People actually eat from McDonald's? That was a satirical question. I wasn't actually. It was being very facetious. What? You know the only reason.
Do you remember me telling you about the whole, what was it called? The whole tutors thing?
Tutors?
Yeah.
No, the show?
No, there's this restaurant, or it's a fast food place, called Tutors, and I feel like every time that I'm not paying attention, there's more of them.
Like they're just multiplying?
Yeah, like, it's just like this encroaching thing, and they're just everywhere. Because I swear that there's like 2 more now. Like, there's more than there ever should be in one city.
I'm killing Bob.
It's weird a little bit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just off the top of my
I mean, because it's, you know, I live in Grossville, so like we're lucky to have one of anything, whereas the other cities have like 5 Starbucks.
It's just a breakfast like
on the
biscuit
same
place,
block.
and they keep making more of them. And there's no need for so many of these fucking biscuit places.
Are they both functional?
There's 5 of
Why?
them.
Why is that necessary?
There's 5 of them in like a very small radius, if I'm being honest. Why is this thing not dying?
That is. Are you hitting it with rockets?
I mean, I'm trying to knock it down so I can hit it with rockets.
I think you can just bust it. I'm gonna bust you. You talking that shit? I heard your friends ask you, "What did I mean to you?" Like, you know, like I still have this whole thing where I don't like any of your friends because they're all terrible. They all suck. Huh? I have 3 friends, and all of them are terrible.
In one way or another, yeah.
Yeah, like they're all awful. Oh, Mark, she said you're the only one she really likes.
She doesn't know me
I feel
very
that's mostly
well.
because she's trying to stick stuff on my butt. Hey, Mark, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
I probably shouldn't have said that out loud, but fuck it, it's been said, it's out there now. She's trying, but she's failing miserably. There's that. I did say you had until the end of the year. And you will have 2 opportunities, I'd imagine. You ain't gonna be able to be here for Thanksgiving because you gotta work. So you can start you can start planning for Christmas. You start planning for Christmas, you might get... You still wouldn't have came, so shut the fuck up. One day is enough. One day is enough to send you home and have your mama immediately hate you. So that's right. Yeah, I know, but right now your mom feels like there is like an opportunity for you to redeem yourself, but you know she can't stand my ugly ass. So as soon as she find out like, oh yeah, I was with him, she's like, all right, that's it. And it's like she goes like to her lock box and pulls out the wheel and immediately gets to rewrite.
That tickled you.
It did. Her mama can't stand me. Her mama, first of all, her mama say I'm ugly, which fair enough. But Mark, what are we doing?
Killing.
Is there an objective?
kill everything.
Okay. Like her mama think I'm ugly, so I'm like, all right, fine, I'm ugly.
What does that have to do with anything, though?
Because her mama think all her kids should be married to like the most beautiful men on the planet, not realizing both of them is thotty as fuck. So
For what reason though? What does that accomplish?
you asking the wrong somebody. I really don't know. Because some parents like the idea that they can show off who their kid was able to get. Like,
Okay.
you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like as a dad, well, not us, because we're like the weirdest fucking dads on the planet. As a father, the idea of like, oh, look at my son's girlfriend, she's so fucking hot. Like, all right, dad, that's creepy, but sure, why the fuck not? Did I die?
No, we won.
Oh, I didn't know what the hell happened. It's like that. You know what I mean? So like her mom, like I'm not trying to talk shit on this woman. I'm not. I'm telling y'all like legit like what I've heard her say about me. Like,
Dead system's down. Repeat. Dead system is down.
Is
why
that
the
good?
hell?
Bad? I don't.
Take cover!
I'm assuming bad.
Why the hell? There we go. No, for whatever reason, like the headset, my headset wouldn't, the audio wasn't coming through my headphones. It was coming out of the phone speaker. But no, I ain't trying to talk shit on Rhonda, which is not her name, but that's what I keep calling her. I ain't trying to talk shit on Rhonda, but this is like stuff I've heard her say that she like, I'm ugly, which again, fair enough. But she also says like when me and her were talking, she's like, how old is he? She's like, he's like 27. Like at the time I was 27. And she was like, no, he's not. He's lying. And I was like, the fuck? I was like, you know what? Given that one time me, you, and your bro went into a porn shop, and y'all got carded and I didn't, I'll say fine. Yeah, I know I'm ugly, but I know I look old. Oh, elderly. Elderly. I look elderly. Oh, you bet not. That's great.
Just punch
It's
me
like,
in the face.
her mom was like, nah, he can't be this age because he's got gray hair. And I'm like, you twat, I've had gray hair since I was 2. According to my dad, who I assume would know. When it comes to stuff that happened before I had physical, like actual memories, I usually assume that my dad is like the go-to like historian on shit I've done.
I understand.
I was a pretty baby. I need to go ahead and knock some kids out. Wink, wink.
Wank, wank.
Just saying, I was a pretty little motherfucker. I had a wide bass mouth, but I was still a pretty baby. Like, I legit need to go ahead and have some kids for it's too late.
Before it's too late.
Don't talk to him like that. Don't talk to my mans like that. See, he worried about you, and you out there yelling at him. The episode also needs to finish because this shit has gone off the rails. This is the best episode of Black Ops so far. Okay.
I got a new outfit. So that's cool.
Oh, what's it called?
Elite.
Philippe? You got an outfit named Philippe?
Felipe.
Elite. Okay. Okay, there we go. Alright, y'all. I hope y'all have enjoyed me talking to this. I hope y'all enjoyed me almost said thought. You know what? Fuck it. Thoughting it up over here while trying to play Black Ops and doing poorly. And Fifth kind of getting ignored. I think there are other videos on this channel where I do the same thing while I'm talking to some broad while I'm recording videos, like not recording them specifically, but I think actually it ain't up. They ain't up. It's the Lego Jurassic World game videos, not games, videos. Okay, so we just not in the same place every time. Is that what's happening?
Yeah, that's what happened.
Because we weren't in a ship.
That is happening.
All right, so like, what are we in Cairo? Because it explains why I'm moving so slow. That is a joke that is not for everybody. Do you get it?
Do I get it? I don't know.
Okay. Hey, when y'all get a chance, look up K-Ro syrup. Spell it however the fuck you want to.
K-Ro
If you
syrup.
if you put syrup at the end, I'm sure it'll come up. It'll make sense. Cairo. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Peace.
That was the best way you could end that. This bitch is still talking. You cut her off.
If she wasn't talking on my screen, there wasn't no damn subtitles.
Yeah.
All right, before we continue, you need to go take a piss.
No, fine.
No, okay, that's good. All right, fuck it. Let's get back into it. You're not a very fuck my jaw. What the fuck was that?
You mean to fuck your jaw?
I said Al fuck my jaw. Unless your name is Al, and even if it is, no, you may not fuck my jaw. I really hope you still have your headphones in. Yep. Hey, Dion.
Fuck my jaw.
See, the thing is, in situations like this, kids usually ain't paying attention until you, like, all of a sudden realize that, oh, I've said things that they shouldn't hear. That's when they perk up. It's like I feel like you can literally legit talk about a kid's birthday party. Oh, welcome back to the video. Did I say welcome back? I don't know if I said welcome back. Welcome back. You can probably talk about a kid's birthday party, like, with them in the room while they're doing something, and they probably just won't hear it. Hell, you can talk about my birthday party in front of me, and I wouldn't notice if I was playing a game. Now, if your titties is out, that's It's Mark's fault. I'm ready to deploy when you are.
That's I guess I'm ready. Do you want to change clothes? Are you cool with what you got?
No, I don't give a shit.
Okay.
No, I can't see me.
I mean, people can see you. These people can see you.
No, do you tell those people that I'm keeping the same clothes on like a hustler? Ask about me. Again, ask about me. I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler, homie. Oh, I meant to talk about this.
Me.
Yeah, he messaged me too. Reply to him. Say something back. It doesn't matter what it is. Just reply to his fucking message, so he can feel like you aren't a terrible person.
Did he say something about me being a terrible person?
No. But I know that you are a terrible person.
I mean, that's the important part.
So Tekashi 6ix9ine is most likely going to prison for life. For those who don't know, Tekashi 6ix9ine is a terrible rapper and also a terrible fucking person. Apparently, like, within the last year, he has released some. He's a platinum selling artist, but he had some thuggy friends who were who felt like they were untouchable. They really felt like they could do whatever they wanted and no one could stop them. So they were doing public things with guns and drugs, and they accidentally shot a man. That's the really short version. But as it stands, the NYPD kind of hit this point where they were like, you know what, fuck it. Ah, damn it. You know what, fuck it. Like, we're taking you in. And as it stands, him and like a large part of his entourage could be facing 25 years to life for all the stupid stuff they've done. Now, I ain't never had nothing. Insert Birdman track here. Again, a very specific Calibec. Okay, a very specific reference for people who I just can't necessarily feel bad for the dude. Like, he had the world given to him. He was able to get by with this shitty ass rap that he does. And he threw it away. Like, he genuinely, like, just didn't seem to understand that he wasn't, you know, an entity. That he was a real human being. And no one around him, like, because everybody was kind of just piggybacking off of his success. Like, everybody in his circle was like, yeah, let's turn up and act wild and just be who we are because, you know, it's good for business. And technically speaking, it was good for business because it made him more popular amongst his fan base. Like, beefing with other rappers and all kind of stuff and, like, saying, like, some of the most ignorant things a humanoid could spew out of their mouth. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, Tekashi was the same dumbass who said Tupac wasn't that good. Now, truth be told, I'm a B.I.G. fan over a Tupac fan, but that doesn't mean I think either one of them is better than the other. I think what B.I.G. did for rap and what Tupac did for rap were two very important things. It's just they weren't doing the same thing, so I can't really compare it. I just like to listen to one over the other. Are we supposed to be shooting that thing?
Yeah.
I feel like bullets ain't gonna hurt it.
Wait, there's a rocket launcher.
Okay, because I feel like I'm shooting peas at the Hulk here. So if you are a Tekashi 6ix9ine fan, why? First and foremost, why? But yeah, your boy's going to jail. Your boy's going to jail because he's a dumbass, and his friends suck. This is kind of how come I told this nut over here that friends who will let you do things that are not good for you aren't good friends. I didn't call you my friend. Oh, yeah, you're right. They're not your friend. But it also... Okay, I thought you said you weren't my friend. I didn't call you my friend.
Hurry, you have to interface before we lose her.
We must interface.
You can't have your french fries. She's eating them.
Intel, memories, everything. Something's gotta give us a lead on Taylor.
You know what? Honestly, I didn't really know. I was just saying stuff. But I wouldn't put it past you. And I was right. Am I supposed to be doing something here? I don't feel like I am. That's my girl, right? That's my kind of girl right there. I like a woman who ain't afraid to be like, so you had like a sandwich, right? Yeah. Not anymore. You had a sandwich. It's like, just understand that in that situation, it's not like I don't mind if you eat my food. No, I don't mind if you eat my food and I get to molest you.
Hello? Is anyone there?
This is very bright.
You know what? I appreciate that because I don't want to be looking for it later. And then, wait, is there a collectible here?
No.
Because I don't want to be looking for it and I'll be like, hey, what happened to my cheesesteak? Like here, duh, bitch, it's gone. Because she works by the same logic I did. If you wanted it, you wouldn't have left it. This baby is red.
Pick up
It was red.
pick up the red baby.
Can't be. Can you hear me? Are you seeing this? Please.
Well, that ain't right.
Shut your stupid ass up. That ain't right. At least it looked realer than the baby from American Sniper. Which then again ain't hard. So there's that. I was like, no, I can agree with you on that. Like if you leave, it depends. Like as the fat dude, I can't be the one to eat other people's food because it's expected, and it's a trope that I refuse to accept. Like
You can never
like,
ask, hey, you gonna eat that? You can't ask that.
No, you can't. No, you gotta throw it away. What is different though? You a girl, and you happen to, kind of be dealing with a dude who likes fat chicks. You can be as you could possibly be with me because reasons.
Let a chemical agent escape into the atmosphere. Sarah?
And people say America isn't fair to women. Like hell, it ain't. I'm biased toward men. Like I don't treat men the same way I treat
that was
women.
gross.
That's disgusting. We were on the same page there.
He was like, he bloated and then he slowly decayed.
Well, that's how a dead body would
yeah.
really do. Like the gas inside would. Yeah.
I don't know. Tell me everything you remember.
Everybody has a different definition of love. You got to find somebody who believes in your definition of love. My definition of love is somebody who sucks at Mario Kart, will try to get better, but won't get mad at me when I don't let them win. Because I'm going to be real with you, I ain't going to ever let you win Mario Kart. You got to earn them. Sometimes you gotta take that fucking L. That's all I'm telling you. Sometimes you gotta take the L.
Breach of every WA ethics mandate.
Huh. I guess that's the three things you gotta be cool. You got to like with me. You gotta like music. You gotta love music. You gotta like video games. And you gotta like sex. Not necessarily like just straight fucking. Not necessarily just straight up doing it. But intimate. You know what? Let's switch that. You gotta be into intimacy. Mark likes intimacy. That's why me and Mark get along so well.
Yeah.
Mark lets me whisper into his ear through the microphone. Just know that there are things I don't do with Mark because I know he won't mind them, and some things I do are designed to unsettle people. So there's certain things I can't do to or with him because he'll enjoy them and then make me feel uncomfortable. Yeah, like I can't sexually harass Mark because it just is not harassment, and like.
Oh.
But with your Braille, on the other hand, it's sexual harassment, and I love it. Like it doesn't even have like you can sexually harass your Braille like a woman at an office. Like you can just like you can verbally like molest him, and he will not be okay. And I love it. Like it's my favorite thing to do.
What is going on? I mean, I know what's going on,
but you don't understand it. No one does. I have no idea what's happening. I'm shooting at the things that need to be shot at. Like, I'm just letting you know, like, being on the phone with her is making this whole experience a lot more tolerable because, let's be honest, Mark, this game is fucking abysmal. It plays well, it just isn't fun.
So,
like, it's
the first
mechanically
collectibles
sound.
over here.
Alright, we'll get this and then we'll break the episode. Like, the game is mechanically sound, it just isn't fun. Is a cheese log? What the heck? What am I picking up? A shell casing. Oh, that's a giant bullet casing. Alright, whatever. Alright, guys. Max ending this one somewhat on time. Anything you want to say before we end the episode, Mark?
Something else.
Alright, anything you want to say? Bye, everybody. That's what she said. Alright. Yeah, y'all. Me.
So the next collectible is apparently on the left, but like forever away.
You planned to have me on the phone when he got in the car? Alright, here's the thing. If you want me to say hello to your friend, I will say hello to your friend. If you want me to be nice about it, I will be nice about it. Okay. Just know how you introduce me will like depend on which of these. I can either go A or A and B. It's one of the two things. So how you introduce me will completely, decide for me what I do. And I'm gonna hit. And here's a hint. It's probably not going to be the introduction you think. Huh? Depends. You can figure it out, but I'll be nice. Just understand, like, I am doing something else, and if he talks to me, like, by all means, you do realize, like, if he ain't gay, he probably ain't gonna care for this. Okay, he ain't gonna care for this, but here we go. Alright, y'all. We're back. Mark, go forward, please. The episode has started. And that dude has died. It's again, like, it's whatever. Just understand, like, I know you still have it in your head, like, oh no, like, not all my male friends want to put their in my butt. Ha! That was actually the next word. But I'm usually right about it. So by all means, if you're on this, like, hey, you should meet my whatever you want to introduce me as, and he's like, oh, all right, what's up? And I was like,
good story.
I can't force myself to be nice to somebody who really didn't want to talk to me. Oh, that worked out. Like, so it just is what it is. If he doesn't if he's not into it, I'm gonna be able to tell. And gosh dang it, Mark. Well, we probably shouldn't have tried to just run ahead. We probably should have actually taken care of the people involved. Girls out there who might come across this video. Guys, man! For females out there who might come across this video, understand this. If you have a boyfriend and you like your boyfriend, and you have a male friend and you like your male friend, don't mix that oil and vinegar. Please don't. Or oil and water, whatever. Don't mix the two. Because male friends, if they ain't gay, usually trying to holler. Like, I ain't gonna front. Like, I'm that terrible male friend. Like, if I like you, say what? Yeah, I'm that terrible male friend. Like, I have several female friends that I know are either married or in, like, relationships that they like. And I don't, like, do the whole, like, well, I ain't gonna talk to you, and I don't push up on anybody who's clearly happy in the situation they're in. Like, I don't. But don't even for a second believe that I ain't waiting for it to fall apart. I'm not saying that I always assume
The
it will.
collectibles over this way, man.
Yeah, I know, but I was actually living over this way. So, I mean, you doing this thing?
I mean, I'm just saying.
No, I got what you're saying. And I'm sure there are girls out there like, no, my boyfriend's not like that. No, my friend's not like that. He knows I'm in a... Look, bitch. Real shit, we ain't got time for that nonsense. Your homeboy really likes hanging out with you when your boyfriend ain't around. Nah. Well, given the information I got the other day, yeah, apparently he got some turmoil going on inside the intestinals. Here we go again. Going up the left. Yeah, just know that your homeboys don't want to hang out with your boyfriend. Like, when your boyfriend ain't around. And he probably don't want you to talk about your boyfriend when y'all are hanging out. Because, okay, can I just not? Is it not an option?
It has to be.
All right.
It has to be.
I don't know where you went, dude.
I'm sure you were saying words to me, but I wasn't here.
No, I wasn't actually.
Good.
Yeah, I told you I didn't know where you were, but that kind of answered my question. So. By all means, if you're like, hey, talk to him and be nice, I'll give it a shot. That I don't need to be around for? Well, I'm as much of a woman as you are, so shit. Did you inhale it only to almost gag? What was that about? Mommy does too much cocaine. Way too much cocaine. It's not in that ravine. Mark! Payne! Oh, Mark! Mark, they got guns. Oh, Mark! Help! Imagine, like, I'd imagine getting shot is like having somebody throw a mosquito at you at Mach speed. I'm sure there are people out there like, it's nothing like that. And I'm like, have you ever been hit by a mosquito moving at Mach speed? How could you know? But have they been hit with a mosquito moving at Mach speed?
It's right here.
I see it. I'm just... Sit your silly ass down. Why are we able to shoot somebody else's memories? Nothing. No. Do not try to answer that question. I heard it after I asked it, and I realized it was stupid. It's really weird. Like, playing this game really makes me miss Black Ops 1. Because Black Ops 1 was really fun. Oh!
Here, Sarah. Don't you know? So much suffering, so much pain. It wasn't just.
No, he doesn't. Hey, Nemo. I mean, Dion. I don't know if he knows I call him Nemo. I feel like he'd be offended by that. He's like, no, don't call me that. That's rude. Like, why is it rude? Because it's offensive to my people. It's like, who are your people? You don't have people. He can hear all of this. I go on these tangents. I'm sorry. You know, it's not really cool of y'all to spawn enemies in behind us. But sure, I guess that's what we get for moving forward. Yes. What? You just want to talk to me. That's weird. That's a whole lot of weird. I'm with me all the time and I don't want to talk to me.
Like, wanting to talk to me was your first mistake.
Well, the connection went bad, so I didn't hear what he said.
Oh no. Oh no.
Well, I thought I was telling her that because the connection seemed to have come back in. But who's to know? Who's to say?
When you see wolves, that's where the next collectible is, by the way.
I gave Gabriel a candle.
At first, they scavenged upon
I
the
did.
wounded.
My there's
right here.
there's a long story behind why he ended up with a candle, but he ended up with 2 candles. All right, wolves.
It's right here.
Okay, I see it. So I gave Gabriel this. Basically, I had gotten 2 candles, like a candle, and he had gotten a candle, but I knew he would want the one I had, so I swapped with him, and it was a lemonade scented candle. Yes? Okay, it didn't sound like that, so talking to him is weird, Nicole. It's weird. Because I feel like he's at that stage where people will listen to him, so he's just gonna talk. And man, I started. What up? Shit! What's his real name? Because I don't want to call him by a nickname on the first time I meet him. It's our first date. There's Jay.
There's so many wolves.
There's Jay. Alright. Oh, shit. Yeah, man. Wolves and stuff. What up, man? Connection. Mark. Did you get up? You did. Fucking A, man. And the connection's back. Just so I didn't accidentally walk in on something I wasn't supposed to hear. Oh, there it is. Bitch, you floated there, bitch. You floated here the entire time. They're supposed to come to see you and you died? Bitch, this bitch.
You were dying, Sarah.
They wouldn't let me shoot her because they knew I was going to try to shoot her.
We needed to know the truth. You have to focus. Try to remember.
Are you taking aim at her cooter?
I get what they were going for with this mission, but it's It's just becoming annoying.
And I'm back again.
I appreciate what they're doing.
What are they going for? Because I don't get it.
Oh. Well, don't do what I did.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back.
I think there's a wolf
Connection
after
kept
me.
going up.
No? Okay. I don't know what hurt me then.
Your ass. Talking to Mark.
He's
Mark
running
would bring his ass. He was
consoles.
holding me up. Alright, nice to meet you, guy friend of the girl who is probably going to be the reason I have a stroke. Not really, but I appreciate you. I thank you for lying to me.
We should have known why we were living up to this.
I'm funny.
They couldn't take the risk.
Bye, Dion!
They really wanted to know the secrets. They tend to bury bodies.
I'm hanging up now.
They said they needed to write about it.
I can never come back here. Burn that bridge right now.
But by the time we got there, the sun was
So that was a small peek into my inside life.
before immortals enforced by the name of
Oh, shit!
Okay. I mean, I understand that you
This
had
guy-
to do this, but did you have to do it this way?
Like, it's people like that who shouldn't be allowed to join the military. People who are looking forward to torturing motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I put my other earbud in now. Is she stabbing him in Morse code? All right, we gotta stop for the next episode. Are y'all enjoying it? Well, I've hung up, so the next episode will be female free, which honestly is kind of a downside. These right here, I wanted some. Oh shit! I gotta do that part again. I won't do that again. Hey, Mark.
Yeah.
You remember in like in our computer classes in high school or middle school, they would have these plastic humps that they would lay over the cords.
Yeah.
I kind of want some of those. Like, I just think those would be beneficial in the life of a normal like electronic enthusiast.
Yeah.
I use the most poncy phrase I could think of.
Did you start the next episode, or is it?
No, I didn't stop it.
I didn't know.
Cause shit was happening. All right, I think we're good now. Those dudes are dead. All right, in the next episode, y'all, we'll play more Black Ops. I don't know what you would expect in the next episode of Black Ops 3, but spoiler. Until then, I'm out of here. Peace. But I really think something like that would be useful. You know what I mean? Because like in our living room, there's like the Ethernet cable running. There's a cable line too. I don't know why we still have it. There's an actual cable line that we don't use. There's my Ethernet cord comes from my living room into here, and it's really long. And like I think within the first year of it being underneath that carpet, like the rug, it got frayed and open, and I had to like bandage it. And I was just like, if I could get some of those rubber things that could protect it, that'd be awesome. You need to take a break?
No.
All right. What's up, dub? Welcome back to the next episode.
Get Swifty and shit on the floor and all that sort of thing.
Get Swifty on the floor and all that.
Get
sort of thing.
get Swifty and shit on the floor.
Get
all that
Swifty
sort of
and shit on the floor. Who the fuck is who is Swifty? And why does he have a homeboy named Shit?
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Where? How?
What are you? Oh, there it is.
I like
Scissor
this.
me. Scissor me, daddy. Fuck.
This is the path
There are dudes in here.
You know, what is with that, by the way? Like, people who are really into like male streamers calling their person daddy. Like, why are people okay with that?
What do you mean?
I'm sure you're
Calling
not.
their person daddy.
Like they call the streamer daddy.
Oh, that's just some kinky shit. Like that motherfucker has like daddy issues up the ass.
I don't know.
I say it because it's sexy. Like that shit just sounds sexy to me. I don't, and like I'm sure somebody will like, well, you have a father complex, obviously.
Anyway,
You haven't met my dad.
there's a collectible over this way.
It's like if you met my dad and then you told me I think you have a father complex.
I just watched
I'd be
that
like-
guy get up off the ground and I had to kill him again.
There's dudes in here. But no, like I've come across girls. I've come across certain females who like to be called mommy or like to be called mama. Like they just think it's sexy. Like it is what it is. Like I can't tell you exactly why I find it to be a turn on, but it probably has something to do with like I don't know. It's probably like the ownership dynamic of it that feels like so arousing, and also given the way that you can't just say yes, daddy.
The next collectible's over this way.
Yeah, I went backwards to guns.
Well, I'm gonna be waiting next to the collectible. And I'm
Not getting shot.
trying not to get shot. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing that keeps happening. Like, they call the streamer daddy. And I feel like...
That's weird.
The weirder part is that the streamer is usually comfortable with it.
I think in most cases, like if I was getting paid to stream, and there were weird things that they wanted to call me, I'd probably be okay with it because they're paying me. Like I've accepted there are a lot of things you can get me to do if you give me money. Yeah, one more. But yeah, I guess for me, outside of a sexual like connotation, like when it doesn't have like a sexual connotation, then again, you ever consider that maybe it is sexual to them? Mark?
What?
Did you ever consider that maybe it's sexual to them?
I mean, I did. But for
you're
both
still trying to figure out why it would be?
parties?
Well, again, for the streamer, I think it's a matter of like these people are going to pay me, and I want to keep this money coming in so that I can have the lifestyle I want to live. And for the streamer, it's like it's just sexy. Fuck. I was trying to find the grenade to throw it back.
The German Tiger tank, King Tiger they call it, immune to most munitions. Are you?
It's like if people, you know what? By all means, if to the men and women in my comment section and my videos, if I ever gain a following, if you want to call me daddy, if you want to call me Big Papa, you more than welcome to do so. I don't give a shit.
I'm trying to get to the collectible, by the way.
I was like, Big Daddy. What they call you, baby? Big Blow? I'm trying to get to... Oh, what? You did all the things you could do to die, didn't you?
No, I think I left out like 2 or 3 options.
Did you grab a rocket launcher at the very least?
No, because I'm still trying to find this collectible.
What does that have to do with anything? Get a rocket launcher.
Okay, it's back here.
Alright, so we got all the collectibles. That's good. Now we just gotta get through this damn stage. Would you be okay with that if you started streaming and like some weird like Indian dude was calling you daddy? Because I feel like that would be the only time it bothered me, is if like some 40-year-old Indian dude, and it's always Indian dudes. Like I don't know what's up with like what's going on in India, to where like Indian dudes are the most sexually repressed people on the planet. Like, cause I've seen Indian females, and motherfuckers are sexy. Like they cute with their little, they most of them are either fairly thin or fuck it, this is like Americans, they're either fat or not fat. But I like fat girls, so fuck it. So would you be okay with that if some older Indian chap was like calling you daddy? Would you be okay with that?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Really?
Really.
Why is that? Like, are you against the idea of people being called daddy? I got you.
I mean, I'm probably gonna come up before you. Yeah. I'm running to the objective because I have nothing to prove.
Well, I shot a tank.
Like I have zero
Okay.
things to prove.
I
made it, but I died.
You need to. Well, it's loading. I don't know what's happening. So yeah, I got you. Where are you? Stop moving. Yeah, I like it. Like I ain't gonna front. Like one of my
Specifically an Indian guy calling you daddy.
No, like that would probably be where it got creepy for me, because I've talked to I've had conversations with like Indian dudes like overseas, like Indian dudes online and shit. And there's my homegirl in California who was telling me like there's this one guy that talks to her, and for whatever reason he's overly affectionate, and he's like not overly affectionate like, hey baby, how you doing today, mama? Yeah, I'm glad to see that you're doing all right, baby. Yeah. But he's more on the lines of like, hello, my beautiful. I hope you're having a lovely day. Like, you are the sun and the universe that revolves within, or whatever.
You are the sun and you are the moon.
When you put them together, it makes me sing. I can rhyme. I don't know where I'm going. What is that? Is it invisible? What the hell is that?
I don't know what the hell that is.
Oh, it's invisible. It's invisible. Alright, would you mind helping me destroy this thing?
I don't have any rockets. Oh, I do have rockets.
You could shoot it and knock it down. Doesn't matter, I'm dying. I'm dying. But yeah, every time like a female's like apparently being like overly affectionated, it's always some older Indian guy. And it's like so creepy. But like my first like legit long distance relationship, because they all been long distance, because I almost said something that could have easily been not the smartest thing in the world. I'm down again.
This right here, this is my favorite.
No, yeah, that's when I found out like that shit. I find that shit extra sexy. And I think it's like I think it's a part of the whole the idea of like I just need my girl, you would.
I'm somewhere safe.
Opposite side. Yeah, but you on the opposite side, and that was problematic for me. Pump it full of bullets.
How? Why?
You got Mark. There are plenty of people out here that are doing some murdering.
There.
Like, we are being hunted by these men with guns. So to be like, how did I die? Honestly.
I mean, I know the
because you got shot.
I got shot. I understand this.
You got shot.
I'm more interested in the stained glass behind you than what you're saying, if I'm being honest.
The fact that it's a giant raven?
Yeah, I mean, you've lost your mind a long time ago.
Are you Superwoman? What the fuck is going on? Is it sexual harassment if I tell you that you got nice tits?
Depending on the situation, yes.
I guess I won't say it. I feel like that'd be like, whoa, trippy. I feel like that'd be like the best like way to like fake somebody out. Would it be sexual harassment if I said you had nice tits? Yes, it would. That's so offensive and rude. Oh no, you don't have nice tits. I just wanted to know, would it be a sexual harassment?
What do you mean I don't have nice tits?
Don't worry about it.
Because then they're offended for a totally different reason.
Man, that's women in a nutshell. How dare you do this thing? I wasn't doing that. Why didn't you do that thing? It's like, you know what? You got me over a barrel here.
Once we had Celine's
You're a strong woman.
we used an NRC assault. What was so important about Celine? The doctor was the only one who knew about the force. Taylor was obsessed, we all were.
Does she have a mole on her right cheek?
Yeah, I think so. Like either that or a very small bump that has gotten some smut, some schmutz,
Schmutz.
schmutz. It's
Hey Taylor,
Yiddish. I think it's Yiddish.
you gonna beat somebody up and tell them what they did wrong?
The mobile water supply is that where Taylor and Loretti are headed now?
This fucking game, man. Is this like the next part of the mission?
This is still the same mission, yeah.
I was like, we got all the collectibles. I figured it'd be over. I'm waiting for them to stop talking so I can end the episode.
She's just down here carving symbols.
I saw that.
I think they pulled the plug. Nope,
Are we out of the Matrix?
not yet.
We're out of time. We gotta get out of here.
Why are you doing this to me? I have done nothing wrong.
No harm. You were there from the beginning. CIA, DNI,
You see what I'm saying? He said he was part of it. Just like PewDiePie, what didn't single-handedly like destroy create the YouTube apocalypse, or the ad-apocalypse. I'm sorry, I couldn't get that together.
It was just an idea I planted in the minds of the patients. It was meant to help them find peace after the experiment.
That's right. The illegal DNI experiment.
I saw this video earlier today that Jamal sent me of this kid jumping off of a table and trying to land head first into a trash can.
The project was no longer under control. I was not
He kind of made it.
In the world we live in,
Hmm.
why is that what you decided to do? You have unlimited knowledge and technology. You have so much access to things, and that's what
The
you're
fact that he
choosing
was
to-
able to record it proves that he had other stuff he could be doing.
Yeah.
And he decided he was like, and I was like, I can't tell you how because there was nobody around. But he jumped off the
Jesus.
table and dived. He didn't even dive into it like arms first. Like he dived into it head first, but he didn't. You know what? What was his end game? Because what happened was his head went into the trash can, but his shoulder caught the top rim of it, and it kind of like bent his neck, and he kind of went. He fell over, and when he got up, like the lid of the trash can was stuck around his neck.
Frozen forest isn't real.
But best case scenario, what happened?
Calming down.
He fell into the trash can head first
Controlling them.
and was possibly stuck.
Something that doesn't exist.
For some reason, this reminds me of Borderlands.
What the hell is that?
Are we gonna fight zombies now?
No, we're gonna stop. Let's do it quickly. All right, guys. Next episode, we'll see you then. Peace.
These monsters are trying to kill us.
There are zombies. There's a zombie coming down the hallway. He's gonna touch your butt.
Zombies, you mother! Oh shit!
I told you.
Did
Does this
they
game-
really shoehorn in zombies into the main campaign?
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, they did. Oh, I take out zombies with a handgun.
Yeah, gotta get those headshots. Get
No,
those,
this is zombies.
get those points.
Yeah, this is zombies. Like, they're making the exact same noise and everything.
Why won't it let me repair the windows?
Because you're a Dean Koontz.
That's fair.
I hear them, but I don't see them.
I hear dorks, but I don't see dorks. Save me from myself, Martin.
No. You deserve every bit of punishment you can get. Is this the last mission? I feel like this might be the last mission.
No, it's
Cause like I can only like this is the only way I could justify. Oh, hold up! I don't know if you remember, but in Black Ops 1, at the end of the game, it just kind of throws you into zombies.
I don't.
I'm almost positive that's not what's happening here.
I know the fire is getting closer.
Is it?
Is this just a non-win situation, or are we just gonna end up dying, or? Because we can't get upstairs anymore. Unless you want to be extra toasty.
Well, I'm black and crispy crunchy anyway, so I want peanut buttery butterfinger, motherfucker. No, I think we just have to survive the wave of Zambarinos. Double points.
Like, was it literally just like, you guys like zombies, right? You want zombies in the campaign?
I'm on fire. Well, that's the thing. Like, well, yeah, like zombies in the campaign.
Activity that dying short-circuiting the DNA. A flood of memories and thoughts. Half real and half imagined.
Y'all want to hear something weird? My arms are so hairy that sometimes I can feel the individual follicles like moving in the breeze.
I'm out of pistol ammo apparently.
There's an ammo crate right over there.
How do I make this nightmare end? Please help me.
I'll help you, alright.
Oh, I was
I
sure,
can't
alright.
let it go. I want this to be over. I can't make it stop. You have to end it, please.
This can't be the fun that's in it.
Kill me.
Alright, can we leave now?
Let me go.
Let me go. Just let me go. Oh. Did you shoot her?
No.
I shot her. And then she kind of imploded.
I was gonna use the rocket launcher.
Well, we did. You love me, but you don't know who I am. I'm torn between this life I lead.
Our character looks so fucking dopey sometimes. At least my character does.
Well, I'm generic white woman number 3, so
Because you have no other
Oh!
options.
they wouldn't let me be a black chick, and I'm kind of pissed about that.
The interface just went very
Like, I'm sure it is. I mean, you know the crazy part about that is, in this world, like the fact that they only let you be a white person is offensive. But if there's a game where you can only be black people or other minorities, white people could not complain about the fact that I want to be a white person in this game. This game only has black people.
Well,
Like,
the argument would be there's a
you
million
pro-
other games you could play that where you could be a white person. Let us have this.
Fair enough.
staff. I think it's
But to be fair, like that's basically playing like Mafia 3. Like you can only be a black person in that game. And same with the Prototype 2. Like you have to be a black person.
So, is the entire point of the game, is there like a virus?
Oh, are you actually asking?
I'm actually asking.
I'm fucking up.
I'd like to know what's going on at this point.
I can give you a smooch. You want a smooch?
I know that we have rogue agents and we need to kill them because they're doing the bad.
I thought you was gonna say we had Rogaine, and I was like, yeah. What?
Yeah, we got Rogaine. I unlocked
Well, that was the end of
Wingman.
that mission.
Go.
Lethal Blueprint. Fabrication points, experience. Level 5, level 6.
I was
Got
incapacitated
him.
15 times.
I was only incapacitated 13 times, but I revived you 9. I got 92 kills and 9 assists. Let me go, let me go, go. No matter how hard I try, I can't escape the things inside. I know. God, that's ugly. I know. When all the pieces fall apart, that you will be the only one who knows. Who knew? Woo, 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 yeah. You fucked me, but you don't know who I am.
We're launching an air assault on the aquifer drilling platforms, where we believe Taylor and Moretti are holed up. Once again, we've got the full support.
I really wanted to wear this because it looks like something out of Destiny. But I realized I don't like Destiny, so I'll wear this because it looks like a Power Ranger.
Maybe one day the WA can repay
I
them.
think I'm just going to go with the Immortal.
Support they deserve.
The problem is, like, all of these suits look stupid if you aren't wearing, like, the outfit that goes with them. Like, there's nothing in any other suit that doesn't stop me from doing it. All right, we got about a minute from change before we end this episode. So
I want you to come over here. One, we have a plant in a fucking tin can in our barrack. And we have a picture of Call of Duty framed right next to our bed.
You know what? The plant in the tin can, I understand. Is that Black Ops 2?
I can't tell.
No, that's Black Ops 2.
Also, some
Yeah,
developer
Black Ops-
decided to put their fucking pet rabbit on this wardrobe.
I like that you know that it's a pet rabbit of one of the developers as opposed to here's a rabbit. No, it belongs to.
You know it
I'm
belongs to
almost
the
positive
developer.
that's Black Ops 2 because Black Ops 1 was green, and this one.
Is orange.
No, well, Black Ops 1 was... No, when I say green, they look like bluish green, like the background for the game cover is bluish green. I don't remember what Black Ops 2 was because I didn't play Black Ops 2. But I don't think this one is that. Because that could be Black Ops 3.
In
Look
your
it up real quick.
barracks... Oh, I'm not gonna... I'll look it up in between.
I'll look it up. Don't worry about it. My phone works. I can do it.
You have an oscillating fan, but you have it turned away from the bed, which is... It's silly, in my opinion.
Not necessarily. So I think that's a heat fan. Because if I have the stinky farts, then that actually is kind of useful.
You also have some robots parts just around. So I guess if we had 2 other players, these other 2 barracks would be open. Which makes me curious as to what they look like on the inside.
Yeah, it is Black Ops 2.
Good. The mystery is solved.
Alright, y'all. Hope you had fun. We didn't.
Never
We'll
will.
catch you in the next one, though. Peace.
Oh. I'm gonna go pee. I'm gonna split the stream. Anything you want to say to the people that made it this far?
You're a trooper. And give me relationship advice. Come to my channel. Pick any random video. Actually, I think you can message people on YouTube. Message me if you can find out, figure out how. Give me relationship advice for long distance relationships. I'm willing to listen to what you got.
Okay then.
That's it.